looking a bit of a mess back this way.
A mess? A mess? This is a work in progress, and I'll have you know, a work in progress of a highly skilled builder and joiner. That's me. Yeah, okay, it might look a little bit unfinished now, but when it is finished, it will look slightly better, okay? Oh, it's going to look great. You know, this is the time to be breaking eggs for the omelette that will follow. All the time the weather's on your side, you know, get cracking, because you want to use the garden in summer. You don't want it to look like that in the summertime, and to be honest, it won't look like that in the summertime, because if it does, I'll be divorced, so I won't get to see it anyway. I am going crazy with favourite plants, basically, and this is one of my absolute all-time favourites, Salvia Ostfriesland. Doesn't look like much now, does it? This, let's refer to the label. I love a coloured label. That's how it looks. It's nice, isn't it? Bees love it. Looks great. Flowers for 8 to 10 weeks, and then if you deadhead it, you get a second flush of flower. But what I'm doing here is having quite a decent group drifting through these grasses. These are miscanthus, which is a Japanese grass, here in all their winter glory. So this is the seed heads, as you can see. But our friend here, the salvia, big chunky drift round the front, through the middle, and from a design perspective, my space to plant is limited, not least because 2 small kids, I want to give them as much space to play in as possible. And the tendency is, if you like plants, to have lots of them and scatter them around. And I think that just kills a small garden. It makes it look like a pizza. You know, it's kind of bits over there and bits over here, and, you know, disaster. So my thinking is to use fewer plants and be a bit bolder with them. And so, you know, a lot of people say, wow, you're planting 6 of these in this small garden? But I think that's exactly the right thing to do. And because I want my garden to look quite informal and quite natural, I'm planting in a kind of staggered way.
So Matthew, take me through what is going on with the big project. Now, last time I was here, it was a 3-day job.
You're a cad, sir, and a bounder. Well, you know, I mean, when are these things ever 3-day jobs, really? That's what you say in moments of extreme optimism / delusion to make yourself feel that there's more of an end in sight. Yes, well, the thing about doing something like this is I'm doing this in my spare time. I don't have much spare time. And I have a couple of helpers. Unfortunately, they're both 2.5. So this is the kind of help I get. There we are. This is which, you know, when you're laying blocks and trying to put a deck down, it's of limited help. I've got to be honest with you. Great fun, but of limited help. The toughest thing about doing the deck is the weight of the boards, because these are not deck boards, these are half sleepers. You know, that's a heavy old bit of wood. It's 60 mil deep, it's 230 mil long, you know, it's heavy. And I'm cutting them with a circular saw, which is right on the edge of its cutting depth, so that gets quite interesting. Should probably use a chainsaw to cut them, but I hate chainsaws. I'm scared of chainsaws. One of the few things in life that I'm scared of in the garden. Chainsaws and wasps. You imagine if somebody developed a chainsaw wielding wasp, I'd be in a world of terror. But fortunately that's unlikely to happen. All of which is a roundabout way of saying yes, it's taking me much, much longer than I thought it was going to take.